Hi, welcome to another video. So today I'm actually going to be talking about somewhat of a challenge, if not for you, then at least for myself, though hopefully you join it because it's very exciting. So what I'm extending is the idea of a 30-day no spend challenge, which factors into my channel because, cards on the table, a huge factor in me actually beginning this journey of minimalism was sort of forced on me simply because I don't have the funds at this particular point in my life to be able to participate in consumerism, which is a very fancy way of saying I'm broke. So, it's just between being a student and living in downtown Toronto, which is very expensive, I found that I just couldn't sort of keep up with the Joneses, as it were. So I was sort of forced into it that way, but then understood the beauty of having less and desiring less, and so it really kind of works in nicely to the idea of, I actually came across this idea from a few other people on YouTube who have done these before, and I just thought it sounded like so much fun. It sort of makes a game out of not spending. So the parameters are sort of like, it's 30 days and not, for me, I'm not going to start July 1st, so it's exactly, the month of July or anything like that. I'm starting today because I think that it's sort of cheating if you hold off, because then you can start to stockpile stuff, and then it's just not as cheating. So I'm starting today, and the idea is not to spend nothing. I mean, if you can do that without ruining your entire life, go for it. You have my full support and awe. But for me, that's not realistic. I have rent, I live here. I need to get to work, I need to pay my cell phone bill, which is only, less than $30 a month, but it's a cell phone bill nonetheless, which, to be perfectly honest, I don't have to have, but I'm not giving up my cell phone, nor do I have any intention to do that ever. And it's not like I have a fancy cell phone anyway. I don't, I pull it out and people make fun of me because it's so old. It's like a slide out phone, but I'm getting carried away. So sorry about that. My SD card got full and I had to switch it out. But anyway, so I don't remember exactly where I was, but I think I got off on a tangent about my cell phone. Sounds about right. Getting back to the rules of the challenge. Okay, so I want to make sure that it's really clear that I'm, if I run out of toothpaste, I'm going to buy toothpaste. But that being said, if I'm facing a wall of 20 toothpaste, I'm going to try and choose the least expensive one. So basically, make sure that you're caring for yourself still. You're not going totally without, to like a silly kind of amount of going without, but be cognizant of your money. That's really where it's at for me this month, which is, a huge part of, at least for me, minimalism is to become mindful of the possessions that I own so that I'm not just a passive victim paying for storage facilities for a bunch of stuff that I don't care about. That's really hugely where it's at for me. And to me, that's also, as far as money goes, a huge deal. I don't want to be just buying things without thinking about them, getting to the end of the month, and then not being able to afford the things that I really want. Like if I really want to go to the movies and I can't afford it because over the past month I've spent, $25 on coffee or something like that. It's like, well, I could have made coffee at home, taken that, still had the coffee, and at the end of the month really purchased something I wanted to purchase. So it's about being mindful about where my money's going. It's about being intentional about spending, and it's about saving money too. I don't want to be beating around the bush here. It is about saving the money, for sure. But I think more than anything, I just want to become really mindful and aware of where my money's going so that it's going places that I want it to go. So basically what I'm going to do is at the end of the month, I'm going to try and maybe I'll keep a notebook or something. I haven't totally worked out the fine details of this yet, but I think maybe what I'll do is keep a notebook or something where every time I would have spent money but didn't, I'll write it down, and then at the end of the month I can take that money and actually spend it on something I really want, whether that's going to the movies or something that over the course of the month I really want, like a new book or something like that. Something that will give me a lot more of either like a good experience or like more of a long-term pleasure from the, the spending of the money, or, more of a practical purpose. Like if there isn't something I particularly want from the past month, then I can save it and it can roll over. I can, put it into a savings account, or I don't know. It's whatever I want to do with it at the end, but that's the main point. It's whatever I want to do with it, but cognizantly, not just passively. So hopefully you can find excitement in this. I know I'm excited. Anytime competition's involved, I'm there. I'm all about the competition. That might not be healthy, but that's my true self. So there it is. So let me know in the comments section if this is something that seems exciting to you, if you'd like updates on how I'm doing with it, or maybe like a recap of how I did at the end, or what I decided to spend my little stipend on, or whatever. So, and if you are going to join, let me know. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, so hope you're doing well. Hope that you're having a good day, and hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.